Coffee with Coach Allan. It is December 12th. I'm so glad you're here. I have to ask though, did you see it last night? Did you see it? I mean, it was something else. Didn't last long, but did you see it? The perfect time to start. It happened last night. Oh, so sorry you missed it. We spend so much time planning and thinking and doing and not actually getting anything done. And so I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're listening. I'm glad you're watching. I'm glad you're getting this information. But the information that you collect, the information that you get, does you absolutely no good if you don't execute on it, if you don't get started. And so many times we look at the calendar, oh, it's the 12th of December. I should probably just wait a couple weeks because we got, the Christmas party on Saturday, and then we've got this event on the following day, and then we've got this other thing. And before you know it, yeah, the new year's here. But I can tell you right now that if you wait until the new year, you're probably not going to start then either. Or if you do start, you're not going to keep it up. And the reason is because we don't really think about the why. We don't really set a big enough why. We haven't really gotten to that point. We haven't gotten to the point where we're ready to make the decision, the real decision, to do something different. Now, I've told my story a few times. I'll tell it really quickly here. But I made a decision when I was 39 that I was fed up with being fat. I was fed up with being unhealthy. I was fed up with being unfit. I was fed up with a lot of things. And I went home from that trip to Mexico, and I did try. I did do some things. I would start and I would stop, and I would go and I would fail. And that went on for 8 years. 8 years of struggling to try to figure this out and wondering what was wrong with me. And then I got on a call with my daughter, and she said something to me that really shouldn't have impacted me the way that it did, but it did, and I'm glad that it did because that was the trigger, that was the moment. And she said to me, "Daddy, will you watch me do this CrossFit competition?" And it was in that moment that I realized I had to do something different. I had to change, and I did. Now, was that January 1st? No. What day of the week was it? I don't even know. It was probably on a weekend, but I can tell you what happened right after that. I started working on it. I started right then. And I did what was necessary to keep going each and every day, like each and every day was the perfect day to start. And I started every single day. I ate better, I moved better, I learned, and I executed on the things that I learned. And so if you're looking for the perfect time to start, the perfect day to start, that's already passed. But you have one every single day, every single minute for the rest of your life if you'll just start. Make your next meal a better meal than it would have been. Better quality food, better quality nutrition, less if it needs to be less. Make the decision on the next meal. Make the decision on the movements you're doing now. Park a little bit further from work today. Go by that gym you've been thinking about and get a membership. There won't be anybody in there today. You'll walk right in and they'll say, "Hey, how you doing?" And you can have your gym membership and be out the door in probably less than 20 minutes if you tell them that's what you've got. So every day is the best day to start. Today is your best day to start. And if you've been thinking about it and thinking you put it off, don't. Now, I get it. This is hard. Staying motivated, staying engaged can be very difficult. But I'm here. You can hire me as a coach, and I will help keep you motivated until you get this into your own self, till you have the self-efficacy to move forward. So Today is the best day to start. If you let today go, you lost it. You don't get that back. And then I'll say tomorrow is the best day to start. But today is the best day to start. And if you need some help on that, I'm here for you. Just message me, email me, coach at 40plusfitness.com. I'm here to help you out in any way that I can. But don't wait to start. Don't. You only have this moment. Eat better today. Move better today. Sleep better tonight. Look at your stress levels and look at your self-talk. We've talked about those over the course of the last week or so, but really, today is the best day to start. You know all that you need to know to get started. You just have to do it. And if you're really, really struggling beyond that, get help. All right, with that, have a great rest of your Thursday, and I will talk to you tomorrow.